another unboxing, but this is a big box and it's a big thing. And I'm gonna get right into it. This is something I've been thinking about for a very long time, and I finally just found something that would work with what I'm doing and went ahead and pulled the trigger. This is a NAS, which is a network storage, so that way I have a centralized point to put stuff in and everybody can attach to it, I guess. But this is there's a bunch of brands, there's a bunch of different ways to do it. I went with Synology. This is a Synology DS416j. This is smaller, this is a 4-bay, so in these 4 bays, I went ahead and went with this brand, the HGST hard drive. I've seen these gotten good reviews. This is actually, it's designed for a NAS, which is nice. So I got to start, because eventually what I want to do is grow it, but that's another issue for another day. I got 4 terabyte drive. These are 4 terabyte HGST drives. I've heard good things about these. I've never used them. I forgot who they used to be because everything used to be something at some point. So I got 4 of these to start out. 4. This is basically a computer, but all it does is manage data. You don't really use it as a computer to do normal things you would do on a computer. So, power cable, this little top. I keep trying to hit it in the box I'm missing. See, it's not that big. This. So basically what this is this comes off, right? The discs are behind there. It's got fans on the front, and your lights, the indicators for the lights, for the LAN, just overall status. There's your power button as the status of the 4 hard drives that are in there. On the back, it connects to the network via Ethernet cable. You can also attach via USB 2 or USB 3. You can attach a hard drive to it, so you can just pull the data straight from a hard drive, which is nice if you have a large amount of data like I do. And your power. I'm going to go ahead, there's one more thing in here. Let me put this down, because I'm going to set it up, start burning in these hard drives. Quick start guide, always nice. Ethernet cable, remember it attaches to the network via Ethernet. It doesn't directly attach to a computer. It attaches to the network, and everything accesses it via network. So this is going to have a name, and the name's going to pop up, and that's how I'll attach. I'll get into that further. This is the power brick for that power cord, and these are screws to attach the hard drive. Clean up a little bit of the mess that I've been throwing stuff around. I'm excited. I've been thinking about getting something like this for many years now. I saw a really good video on tested.com of a product from this line, it was a much larger one than this one, but I researched it a little bit. I liked how I can use it for multiple things. It has many uses, and it's also cloud connected, so I can remotely hit this and download or upload things to it. Let me start working on this, and I will when I get further in, I'll update you guys. Looking at the quick start, nice and simple. These are thumb screws. Maybe don't lose them. I take these thumb screws off and I pull this off, and I can get in there. I pulled the screws off, the body comes off, this part folds down, and the hard drives sit. I've already put 3. I'm just putting in the 4th one to show you. Tray comes out, and you take your hard drive out. So the interface sits that way, so you just put your hard drive in and it slides in. You got to put in, it says to put, I would assume you could get away with just doing 2 screws, but I'm just go ahead and putting in all 4. Put it in and it's powering on. It powers on the OS because it does have an operating system in it. And now it's doing all the hard drive checks. For now, I'm just keeping it in a space where I can get to it pretty easily while I'm setting up. Eventually what I want to do is kind of put it in a corner out of the way, so that way it might be a little bit loud when it's writing data or things of that nature. I can just kind of keep it in the corner, and I can always remotely manage it. So it boots, it goes through its initial phase, and then you type in the URL on the quick start, so it actually gets you to, this case I hit find.synology.com. Once that appears on your network, it scans your LAN, it appears on your network, and then it starts, you go through the process to say, hey, I want to initialize these drives, and it says, do you want to delete? Everything on this is going to be deleted. That's fine, these drives are brand new, it doesn't matter. So now it's formatting the system partitions, getting everything up and running, and this is going to take 10 minutes. So I just got you guys in on the process a little bit. Everything's healthy, everything's good. It gives you a good message and everything's running. It's running consistency check right now. It's repairing because one of the disks was bad. So I'm going to have to return that disk. I replaced it already. And everything's working. The consistency check takes a little while, and then I'll be able to actually write data to this stuff. Okay, hear that beep? That beep means the RAID is degraded and something needs to be addressed soon, because in the NAS's head, or whatever, it's not a head, in the NAS's computer, it thinks that a drive has failed. In fact, what has happened is there's a drive that I just bought, and I put it in there to replace a drive that's in there, a larger drive. This is an 8 terabyte drive. I'll have an unboxing video of that tomorrow, actually. Or, let me not say tomorrow, soon. It's a HGST drive, it's 8 terabytes, and it was on sale. I want to start upgrading the drives anyway, and that one was on sale. It was a good sale. Anyway, that beep means I log in, I repair the drive, it writes everything into it, it makes parity with it, then once it's done doing its consistency check, which will take 30 hours probably, but that means it's very stable. This is more of a note for me. When you add a new drive, you go to disk group, you go to manage, the only option available is repair. You hit next, this is the volume that I need, hit next, it will all be erased, sure, because it's brand new. It's about to repair, and you hit apply, and it's saving, and it's going out of focus, and now the beep stops, which is good. Now it's loading, now it sees all the drives, and it's repairing. Repairing is going to take around, I'm gonna guess 30 hours, maybe 2 days. That's just the way it works, because it's checking data integrity, and that's why you have it, to make sure your data is safe. Anyway, it's ready to go. This will take a very, very, very long time, so let's get back to the other part. I started to put this video together and I realized I did not have an ending. I have all the data in, all the drives in. It equals 14 terabytes, and now I've filled it up. Everything put together, because I got this for YouTube mostly because I have all this video from this camera and the other cameras that I have, GoPros and my iPhone and everything. So I wanted more storage, and everything together, all the data I've amassed over the years is 7 terabytes, which is cool. 7 out of 14. So I've used a little over half. I think I'm in this, actually more than half. I'm in the mid 60s percentage wise. But it's really cool. It's actually pretty quiet. That's something nice, and I can directly attach a drive to it. That's helped a lot with time, because I can just tell it to copy and paste basically over the same bus, so it doesn't have to travel over the network or whatnot. Anyway, I'm really excited about it. So far it looks really great. I plan on growing out drives in the near future, hopefully, but I definitely like this. I definitely do like the technology. I like the accessibility. I've been able to hit it from my phone and look at the interface from there. It's a great product. The updates are pretty frequent, actually. I've already had 2 updates, and I got this 3 weeks ago. I've been working on this video. Because I've been working on the data, really. I've been trying to get everything in there, because now it's in a redundant space that's safer. That's what it boils down to. I wanted to make sure all my data is safe somewhere. I know a lot of people are going back and forth with the cloud and make your own cloud, and make your own cloud still works. This product does it really well, and thanks for watching.